my name is Hitesh Narashit. I am from Manara. So last class we discussed about a topic from 10th standard, that is triangles. In triangles we already discussed about what is meant by triangles, similarity of triangles, some of the similarity criterion of triangles, and also we discussed about area of similar triangles. So here we are discussing about Pythagoras theorem. So some problem we are already discussed. So let us move on to the next set of problems. So it's a very simple problem. So let us look at the problem here. So ABC is an isosceles triangle, right angle at C. Prove that AB square is equal to 2AC square. So here it is a pictorial view of this problem. So here it's a right angle at C. So here this isosceles triangle. So AC and ABC, those two are same. So hypotenuse is always, it's a greater than other two sides. But here the other two sides are equal. So that's why we are call it as a isosceles triangle. So it is very simple, that is apply Pythagoras theorem and then you have to take that equality. So then we get our required result. So let us take this problem. So firstly we have to take the given. What is the given here? ABC is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle, and when isosceles triangle means what are the sides are equal, we have to know that is AC is equal to BC. AC is equal to BC. Then what we have to prove, just wrote that one, add that one to prove. Yes. So what we have to prove here, we have to prove AB square is equal to 2AC square. AB square is equal to 2AC square. So in examination we have to clearly write these things, what to prove and given. Yes. So let us move on to the next part, that is proof. So here just observe, it's a right angle triangle, apply Pythagoras theorem and apply this equality, so we get the result. Yes. So proof. Yes. So in triangle, in right angle triangle ABC, in right angle triangle or right triangle ABC. So here AC square, the hypotenuse, sorry, here AB here. So AB square. So AB is the hypotenuse, so that's why AB square. So AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square. AC square plus BC square. Then here, so AB square remains as it is, and here we have AC is equal to BC. So we have to replace AC in place of BC. AC square plus AC square, because AC is equal to BC. Yes, then here AC square plus AC square is there, so we get 2AC square, that is AB square is equal to 2AC square. Yes. So let us look at the steps here. So when we have this equation, sometimes we have this equation, so we have to convert it to this equation by inserting the same given term, so known term. So this is our required proof. So let us move on to the next problem. The next problem is, in equilateral triangle ABC, D is a point on side BC. So D is a point on side BC such that BD is equal to 1 by 3 BC. Prove that 9AD square is equal to 7AB square. Here we have to prove that one. Yes. So here, just observe here, when the Pythagoras theorem applied to any right angle triangle, so hypotenuse square. So that means here just observe, in the left hand side of this equation we have AD square. So that means here AD square we have to take it into consider. So we have to consider that one as a hypotenuse. So for that one, there is no any right angle triangle for that, for the AD side, AD line. Here we have to take AD as a hypotenuse, then we can prove that one. This we can take. But here it is the problem that here there is no any right angle triangle. So for that we have to construct a right angle triangle by taking an altitude. So we can easily form a right angle here. Yes, here I will take the right angle. Yes. So from the altitude, here it forms a right angle. So I will take it as E. Yes. So here just observe, we didn't have any measurements here. And we can take the measurements. When we take the measurement, we can easily solve that one. But here just observe, here is the challenge is, so here we want AD square, but we don't know AE square, AE. We don't know AE and we don't know EC, BD and D. So here we want AE square and DE square. AE square and DE square, so we want that one. So then only we can convert into our required form. So for that we have to take a consideration, that is, so in an equilateral triangle all the side is equal to A. So that means here we have to take A. So small a is the measurement of each side of an equilateral triangle. So let us take that one. So firstly we have to write given things. What are the given things here? So ABC is an equilateral triangle. Is an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle of length A. Or here it is not a given thing. So here we have to take it as we only equilateral triangle. Then, so what we have to prove here? To prove 9 AD square is equal to 7 AB square. Yes. Then let us take the solution. So here we have to write the construction because we constructed altitude here. So firstly we have to take the construction. So draw AE perpendicular to BC. AE perpendicular to BC. We draw it. Yes. Then solution. So let's take the length of each side is equal to A. So consider the length of each side of an equilateral triangle is A. Yes. So then we have to take all the measurement here. AB is equal to BC is equal to CAC is equal to A. AC is equal to A here. So here just observe, here we are drawn altitude. So altitude splits. So this point E splits BC into two equal parts. So that's why we can take BE is equal to EC is equal to A by 2. So because the complete side is A. So complete side is A here. So BE is equal to here. It splits into two parts means so each side is A by 2. This implies BE is equal to EC is equal to, it is 1 by 2 BC, that's why we can take it as a by 2. So here we get BE and EC. So EC we have, BE we have. So here we want DE and A. For that we have to do some calculations here. Yes. So then we want AE also, here we want DE also. So here just observe DE. So here we want DE. So we have to subtract EC and BD from complete angle BC. So that's why here we want BD also. Because when we subtract BD and EC from complete side, here it only remains it is B. So for that we want here, what are the required things here? Firstly AE. AE we want, so when we apply the Pythagoras theorem to this small right angle triangle, and then here we want BD and EC. EC already we get, and we want BD also. So for that we have to do some calculations, and then also here we need DE. The calculation DE we need here. So for that we want BD. So here we have to calculate these things. Yes. So let us take each and everything. Yes. So here, firstly we have to take AE. How to get AE here? Apply Pythagoras theorem here. Apply Pythagoras theorem to this triangle, so we can get AE. Because AE is the one of the side of this right angle triangle. Yes. So also we have AC is equal to E. Then, so here in triangle AEC, so apply Pythagoras theorem here, that is AC square is equal to AE square plus EC square. Yes, so AC square is equal to AC is equal to A, we have A square is equal to AE square, we have to calculate, and plus what is EC square? EC is equal to, we already get A by 2 whole square. Yes. I will transpose A by 2 whole square to LHS side, that is AE square is equal to A square minus A square by 4 is equal to, so take the LCM of the denominator, that is 4A square minus A square divided by 4 is equal to 3A square divided by 4, that is AE square is equal to 3A square by 4, then AE is equal to square root of 3A square by 4 is equal to root 3 into A divided by 2. So AE we get, that is root 3A divided by 2. Yes. So here we get AE, the value of AE we got here. Then we have to calculate. Here we get AE. Then what are the other things we needed here? BD. How to calculate BD here? Here it is given that. Just observe here. BD is equal to 1 by 3 BC. It is given. That is given that BD is equal to 1 by 3 BC. What is the value of BC here? BC is equal to A, so that's why BD is equal to A by 3. BD is equal to A by 3. So I will take this as equation number 1, and this as equation number 2, and this as equation number 3. Yes. So what are our required we want here? So here we have to calculate AD. For that we want AE. We got here, and DE we have. DE we want here. So that's why we have to calculate DE. How to calculate DE here? So we have to subtract BD and EC from BC. So DE is equal to BC minus BD minus EC is equal to, what is the value of BC here? BC means complete side, that is A, and minus, what is the value of BD? It is A by 3, and EC, what is the value of EC here? EC is equal to A by 2. Yes. Then take the LCM, complete LCM of this denominator, that is 6. That is here 6A minus 3 into 2 means 2A minus 2 into 3 means it's a 3A. Yes. Here 6A minus 2A, 4A minus 3A, A by 6. That is DE is equal to A by 6. I take this as equation number 4. Yes. So we have AE and DE. So with the help of that one, apply Pythagoras theorem to ADE, right angle triangle. Then we get the value of, then we can take AD square is equal to other quantities, that is other square of some of the squares of other sides. Yes. So let us take that one. So we will do this part for the next calculation. Yes. In triangle, in right triangle ADE, in right triangle ADE, what we have here, that is the opposite of this right angle. It is AD square. AD square is equal to AE square plus DE square. AE square plus DE square. Yes. So here, what is AE square? AE is equal to root 3a by 2. Here we have AE square is equal to 3a square by 4. Directly we have. So that's why substitute AE square is equal to 3a square by 4 directly. 3a square by 4. Then plus DE. DE is equal to a by 6. That is a by 6 whole square. Yes. Let us take that one. 3a square divided by 4 plus a square by 36. Yes. So let us take the LCM of this denominator. So what is the LCM of this denominator here? 36. 36 is the LCM of the denominator. So 4 into 9 it is. So 3 into 9. 27. 27 a square plus a square divided by 36 is equal to 28 a square divided by 36. So that is AD square is equal. So here we have to divide. So that is here 2 into 14 and 2 into 18. Then 2 into 7 and 2 into 9 is equal to 7a square by 9. 7a square by 9. I will transpose this 9 to the LHS side. 7a square remains as it is. That is 9AD square is equal to 7a square. Yes. So what's the value of a here? Just observe here, that is AB is equal to BC is equal to AC is equal to A. So you can substitute any side here. So I will substitute AB here because I want AB square here. So that's why AB is equal to A we have. So that's why in place of A, I will substitute AB. That is 9AD square. Here 9AD square is equal to 7AB square because AB is equal to, yes. So here we have the required proof. So how we solve that one? So here we want AD. So that's why we construct a right angle triangle here by drawing an altitude, and then so we calculated our required units, that is AE and DE. For that we made some calculations here. So let us see, A we took all the sides and we get EC here by taking divided by 2 for each BC. And then, so let us see here we substituted the Pythagoras theorem in triangle AEC. From that one we calculated the AE square and AE, value of AE. Then we have given that BD is equal to 1 by 3 BC. From that one we calculated BD, and from BD and EC and complete side BC we calculated DE, and then we inserted the Pythagoras theorem in triangle ADE. So here we have the result. So this time we have to solve the problem. So whatever the things needed, so we have to think about that one. So let us move on to the next problem. So let us move on to the third problem. The third problem is prove that the sum of squares of sides of rhombus is equal to sum of squares of its diagonal. So here we have a rhombus. In rhombus all the sides are equal and opposite angles are equal and diagonals are bisect each other and making an angle 90 degree. So these are the properties. So we have to know about those things before going to solve out the problems based on rhombus. So that's why. So here we know that all the sides are equal. We can use that one. All the sides are equal and the diagonals are bisect each other. It means So BD divides AC into two equal parts and AC divides BD into two equal parts. That means here when we take the intersection point as O, BO is equal to OD and AO is equal to OC. So we have to use that one. Yes. So let us take what are the given things. After that we know that here it is a right angle triangle, here it is right angle triangle, here it is right angle triangle, here it is right angle triangle. So that's why from each right angle triangle we have a hypotenuse, that is sides of a square, sides of a rhombus. Sorry, it's called not a square, it's a rhombus. So sides of a rhombus. So we can easily find out that one. It's a very easy problem, and we have to make some calculations here, and we have to do something thinking here. So that's why. Firstly, we have to write given. So what are the given terms here? So it is ABCD is a rhombus. Is rhombus. Yes, and rhombus means all the sides are equal. That is AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to AD. We have. Then diagonals are bisect each other. Let us take that one. Diagonals are bisect each other. Diagonals are bisect each other. So that means here OA is equal to OC and OB is equal to OD. So whatever the things we have to write first. Then we can easily analyze. Then what we have to prove here? So here to prove, we have to know that to prove. So when we have only one view, so we can easily analyze. How can we take that one? Yes. So here the sum of squares of the sides of a rhombus, that is AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus AD square. That is AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus AD square is equal to squares of its diagonal, sum of squares of its diagonal, that is AC square plus BD square. This one we have to prove. There is no any construction needed here, so we have to go directly to the problem. Yes. So I will have this blackboard here. Yes. So let's take that one. Yes. So here already we learned that here we are in the Pythagoras theorem. So that means here we have to use the Pythagoras theorem. So what are the right angle here? Right angle triangles are there. So we can use here 4 right angle triangles are there. So from the 4 right angle triangles, so we can take the squares of each sides. So that's why we can use that one. Yes. So let us take that one. In triangle, yes. So let us take the proof. Let us take the proof here. So in triangle AOB, from AOB, so we can take AB square. That is AB square is equal to AO square plus OB square, OA square plus OB square. So I will take this as equation number 1. Then, so let us take the second here, COB. In triangle COB, that is BC square is equal to OC square plus OB square. Equation number 2. Then take COD. In angle COD, in triangle COD, CD square is equal to OC square plus OD square. Equation number 3. Then in triangle AOD, so we have AD square is equal to AO square, OA square plus OD square. Question number 4. Yes. So here we have AB square, BC square, CD square plus AD square. So AD square. So here we want AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus AD square. So for that we have to add all those things. Add 1, 2, 3 and 4 and then we can get the result. Yes. So let us take the addition of all those things. So before that, I will rub the part this diagonal rhombus. So we need it. Yes. So let's take this part also. Adding equation 1, equation 2, equation 3 and equation 4. So let's take that one firstly. AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus AD square. AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus AD square is equal to. So I will write the equal to here only. So there is no space here. That's why. Yes. OA square plus OB square. First thing OA square plus OB square plus in second OC square plus OD square. OC square plus OB square. Yes, then OC square plus OD square plus OD square, then plus OA square plus OD square plus OD square. Here just observe how many OA square is there. 2 OA square is there, 2 OB square is there, 2 OC square is there, 2 OD square is there. So that's why. So we can write 2 into OA square plus 2 into OB square plus 2 into OC square plus 2 into OD square. Yes, then. Yes. So here we have to take 2 OA square and 2 OC square. So let us take into combine here. So we have to combine those things. Yes. So 2 into OA square plus OC square. Then here OB square and OD square we have to combine, because look at the diagram there. So AC. So from BD splits OA and AC into two equal parts, that is OA and OC. Here OA and OC both are same. And AC diagonal splits BD into two equal parts, OB and OD. So that's why we can take OB is equal to OD here. So that's why here I will write like this. That is 2 into OB square plus OD square. Yes. So here we know that OA is equal to OC, OB is equal to OD. I will write it as OA square plus OA square. That is 2 into OA square plus OA square plus 2 into OB square plus OB square is 10 is equal to, here 2 into OA square, that is 2 into OA square plus here 2 into OB square. Here what happens? 4 into OA square. 4 into OA square plus 4 into OB square. Yes. So here we want AC square and BD square. AC square and BD square. Here AC is nothing but it's a 2 times of OA or 2 times of OC, and BD is 2 times of OB and 2 times of OD. So here we have to take it as this like equation, that is 2 into OA and 2 into OB. When we have, we can easily take AC. So you just observe 4 is also perfect square, and 4 is also perfect square here. OA square is there, OB square is there. So we have to take, it's a 2 square, here is a 2 square. After taking 2 square, we can combine, we can take it as a 2 OA whole square and 2 OB whole square. That is 2 into OA whole square plus 2 into OB whole square. What is 2 into OA? AC. So it is AC square plus BD square. That is, so we have our required equation, that is AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus AD square is equal to AC square plus BD square. So here we have our required. So here we made some of the calculation, that is we used the Pythagoras theorem and in all the right angle triangles, and then we added all the 4 equations we got. So here it is the solution of this type of problem. So let us move on to the next problem. So let us take some of the homework here. So first problem, it is ABC is an isosceles triangle with AC is equal to BC. If AB square is equal to 2AC square, prove that ABC is right triangle. So here it's a quite same problem, that is we already proved in this video. That is the first problem. So here what we have to do is, so in that problem we have ABC is a right angle triangle, it is a given. So after that we proved this thing, AB square is equal to 2AC square. Here it is given that it's an isosceles triangle, AC is equal to BC, AB square is equal to AC square. So we have to take the reverse order of this same problem. First we solved. So try to solve that one in your home, and then PQR is an equilateral triangle of side 2A, find its altitude. So here it's a PQR equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle means all the sides are equal. All the sides we can take it as a 2A. Then we have to find the altitude, means PS value we have to find out. So from the Pythagoras theorem we can find out. But here it is one confusion is there, that is whether QS is equal to SR. How can we take that one, QS and SR? So consider those two triangles and take any congruence rule, whether it may be SSS congruence rule, whether it holds good for the RHS congruence rule. I think it's RHS congruence rule is better. So here we have one pair of right angle triangle and the hypotenuse both are equal, and one of the side is equal, that is common side, that is PS. So PS is equal. So we have three similarities, three equalities. After that we can take it's a RHS congruence rule. From the RHS congruence rule, after that we have to take some CPCTs, that is corresponding part of congruent triangles, that is QS equal to SR we can take. After that we can take this as A and this as 2A, so we can find out the value of PS here. We get the altitude. So try to do in your home. And then the third problem, that is in an equilateral triangle, prove that 3 times the square of one side is equal to 4 times the square of one of its altitude. So it is the same problem is based on that second problem we solved. Is about also equilateral triangle. There we taken all the sides are equal to A. After that we converted some of the sides, some of the angles, sides and A by 2, A by 3. Like that we solved. Here also we have to take the same thing and we have to insert Pythagoras theorem in some of the triangles, and then we have to get the proof. So try to prove that one. And also the final problem is in triangle ABC, AB is equal to 6 root 3 cm, AC is equal to 12 cm, BC is equal to 6 cm. That means measurements of sides of triangle ABC it is given. So here AC is equal to 12 cm we have, that means I think it's a hypotenuse. So it's a higher side, higher measurement other than other two. So that's why we can take that one. Insert Pythagoras theorem in that triangle, and whatever the measurement we have, insert that one into that equation. And if it is holds good for the Pythagoras theorem, then it must be the angle B is 90 degree. If it is not, then that one is not a right angle, so angle B is any other. So try to do this all these problems. I think you understood this topic. So those who are watching this video for the first time, please subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. You can get the notification very easily. So hit the like button, also hit the like button. Thank you and all. Be safe and stay home. Thank you.